Oh my gosh, we're almost late. Dave! Oh, Dave! Oh my gosh, put some pants on.
What are we late for? The news?
No, we're almost late for the comedy club show.
Oh, that. I'll be right there.
Please put some pants on, even though it's a Zoom show. Please put some pants on. Ew! Oh my gosh. I gotta go get refreshments ready for everybody here. Oh my, look at everyone. They're thirsty. Thirsty for comedy. I'll be right back.
It's this Justin News Comedy Club show with your very special guest stars, EK, Anneliese Wright, Dewayne White, Miles Francis, Auntie Olga, and our headliner, Sandy Berstein. And now, without further ado, the man who created this Justin News and my career, the man who's wearing pants on a Zoom show, please welcome Aaron! Yay! Yay! Do I get paid? All right, guys. Thank you so much for being on this Justin News Comedy Club show. Thank you for the Zoom audience that is here. Please have your mics on so we can hear you. We have a wonderful lineup for you tonight. It's going to be great. You know, it's a great day. I found out that I'm going to be on the New York City Underground Comedy Club Festival. So start spreading the news, guys. Yes, I made it big. I made it to underground. So eventually I'll just tunnel my way up to the top. So, hey, what do you know? Yeah, it was great. Now I sent them a whole thing of bio. They asked for a bio, and I sent them, like, you know, I was born, I've lived here. I don't know. They wanted 35 words or less, and that was kind of scary. So I hope they okay with that one. But it's honestly, you know, I didn't put everything on there because most people don't know, but I am from Idaho. And I grew up on a farm, and it was always scary going out at night because you never knew what was going to chase you home. A coyote, a fox, trailer trash cougar. Man, those things got nails and claws and fangs, and they got a big tail. You got to watch out for that booty. Oh, it's scary. Oh, you know, when I was born, too, my dad crapped his pants. Then he had two little shits to take care of. Oh, oh, yes. You know, I have tons of jokes, and I love every one of you. So I'm going to get started tonight with one of our comics. He's been on, this is the second time he's been on this show. He was on my Halloween special. So please welcome to the stage, EK Kepoo!
Yay!
Is he available?
There it is. Whoops.
Oh, wow. Oh.
I can hear him. There
Oh, yeah, man. Oh. Hey, how you guys doing? It's good to see you. You guys, I love to be back here all again. Thank you, AA Run, for allowing me to be here. I'm in between bats, so I gotta get that. That's the way the pandemic is, you know. You gotta do what you gotta do. Hey, just want to let you know, if you don't know me, I'm EK. I'm originally from Hawaii. Woo! That's why we love water. Yeah, anyways, I'm not in Hawaii. As AA Ron said, I'm actually in Utah. I'm stuck in Utah, in the state of Utah. Kind of sounds like a mental problem, you know. Hey, what's wrong with EK? He's got the state of Utah on his mind. Yeah, so I'm here. I got stuck because of the quarantine and the whole bit, and I chased the gal from Utah. They lied to me. Those, anyways. So I'm now an essential worker. I work in an Airbnb. That's it. So I'm always busy, so I have to do things in between, you know, just getting things done and, you know, taking a bath, because I love you guys. You know, we got a lot of aloha. We all love each other. This is no shame. Like my mom said, oh, you know, no shame. Let me tell you, when people ask, what is this? What is this? You know, I said, me, I'm half Hawaiian, half Filipino, and that makes me, I tell them, a jalapeno. Yeah, you like that? How I work the words, pino, and yeah, it's kind of a pro thing. Okay, anyways, so while I'm in the bath, also, I learned this from my mom. Oh, I can do your laundry. I do laundry. You can, I do all the kind of laundry. It's okay. No, I get done for you. Uh-oh, that's not my laundry. Whoa! Yeah, I know those Mormon girls are big. So what are we gonna do here? And what are we gonna do here? I don't know. I just love doing what I'm doing. I just think it's really great. So, anyways, I was going to do my impersonation of a whale. Yeah, I was going to, but nah, I'm not gonna do it. I could, I could. But anyways, hey, you know what? It's time for, looking at the clock, it's time for lunch. It's lunchtime, everybody. Okay, I gotta do everything at one time. I'm a multitask person. I can do this. I know what's going on. That's right. Okay, where's my sriracha? My sriracha sauce. I'm looking for it. Oh man. Oh, okay. Oh, this is not Hawaiian pineapple pizza. This is Asian pizza. Gotta take care of the Asian thing. And what is? Hang on, everybody. Gotta do a reach over. Hello? Yeah, boss. What? Yeah, I'm in between baths. I gotta do this. I gotta clean myself up, right? Okay. You want me to? Okay, sweet A, unstop the toilet. Hey, isn't that one big Idaho guy that likes to eat a lot of fiber? He keeps plugging up the toilet. I can't. Okay, boss. Yeah, and put on the Hawaiian charm. Yeah. Okay. Aloha. I love you. How's that? Is that good? Yeah. Okay. Talk to you later, boss. Wait. I gotta reach over. Oh man. Anyways, hey you guys. Just remember, enjoy the show. The rest of the show. I'm gonna clean up here, and hey, cheers. Have fun. Good night. Aloha. Woo! Where's that pizza?
All
Need
right,
some sriracha.
and can we get what your social media links are? Could you just tell us? I got them right here, but can you tell us what they are?
That was great.
Sure. I can put it down there. I got one. You can go to Facebook at EKKEPOO. Hey, by the way, it's pronounced. I'll put it up. Because
Okay,
people say, how do you pronounce that?
It's
Kepoo!
my name. It's always hard because people don't know how to say my last name. I've seen
you
put a Z, a couple O's in it, possibly a B. Yeah, it's Despiva, not Despiver.
Yeah. Hey.
So
Hey, Ron, I just got to say, I got to get out of this tub. I've been sitting here since we started, so things are getting wrinkly.
All right, let's get video out. Thank goodness we don't.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you very much. Also, good.
Oh my gosh. Well, we're gonna start out squeaky clean, guys. He's already taken a bath for us, so thank goodness for that. Thank you so much. Oh
Now he's got 2 belly buttons.
Oh. All right. You know what? That was awesome. But, people are complaining that I pause too much for dramatic effect. It's so you can get the full power of the word conveying. So I have to speed up. Yeah, I know. Terrible, isn't it? Usually I'm a mile a minute, and then I just slow right down. All right, our next comic. She is an awesome comic. I'm glad I've met her. She's helped contribute to this Justin News YouTube channel. She is very, very funny, and she's from Omaha, Nebraska. Please welcome Anneliese Wright. Yeah, all right.
Thank you so much, Aaron, for having me. I appreciate appreciate it. So this pandemic has lasted so long. There's been 3 seasons since it started. Spring, summer, and fall of democracy. I hope y'all are doing well during this wave of lockdowns. Right now, my life is a trapper keeper. I am trapped in my house with my kids, and I have to keep them. Since I've been stuck at home, I've been trying to get the carpets clean. I can't get them clean, so I asked a friend what to do. She asked if I considered removing the children. I said, oh, if only. Kids are exhausting. Most days, I don't go to bed at night. I just pass out in random locations around the house. When I'm tired, my kids say, Mom, I'm thirsty. What that really means is they don't want to go to bed. It is the worst thirst trap ever. My kids have been thirsty since they were little. As babies, they loved nursing. I thought nursing was pretty great because it made me into a lingerie model. I went from A cups and fully clothed to D cups and half naked all the time. Unfortunately, my babies had a strong sucking reflex, which meant I got a lot of hickeys. It was kind of awkward at work afterwards. So now my kids are into art. Yesterday, when I was working really hard to meet a deadline at work, in the kitchen, my kids created a piece of art called "A Bomb Went Off in the Living Room." I call it "Go to your room now." Anyway, I am a fan of art. My favorite piece of modern art is Michael Jackson's face. It was expensive. Cutting edge techniques were used, and it turned out quite abstract. People laugh at Michael Jackson, but he was actually a very smart man. He did all of his dirty deeds and then died before the Me Too movement came along. Bill Cosby's jealous.
Oh.
So I'm divorced. Go back to the wedding. Ladies, choose your maid of honor carefully because my maid of honor was also my divorce attorney. But I should have realized something was up when she slipped me a 2-for-1 coupon right after the ceremony.
Oh.
My divorce finalized just before quarantine. Could you guys imagine being locked in your house with your soon-to-be ex? It would suck, but it would be a pretty sweet version of Mortal Kombat. It would be the only version where kids are weapons. So divorce has been good to me. People usually give up stuff in a divorce. I got stuff back because I divorced a Catholic. I got meat on Fridays, offering money. I got back birth control. It was fan-freaking-tastic. So my post-divorce hobby is comedy. Comedians are weird because we want weird things to happen to our friends and family so we can talk about it on stage. I actually want my friends to get so high they put on a gorilla mask, drive down to the grocery store, and get arrested for masturbating in the parking lot. Now I have less friends.
Oh.
So I'll leave you with this. What do you call someone who is really into Stephen Hawking right now? A necro-wheeliac. All right, guys. I think that's all my time. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you. And where can we find you on social media, Anneliese?
You can find me on social media on Instagram at Anneliese M. Wright. And I'm on Facebook too. So
Awesome. And she wants to share her Venmo for Backline Comedy, and that's a comedy club in Omaha, Nebraska. I've been on their Tuesday night shows a lot of times. I'm taking a little bit break from them, but they are. Brooke Barcel runs a great show. She runs several shows there, and they're having a hard time during COVID. Now we've watched Dangerfields disappear out of New York, and this club is in trouble. So if we can help this club in any way, shape, or form, please send some money to them, and let's keep comedy alive. These comedy clubs are going away. Zoom's here, but let's keep those clubs alive. So thank you so much, Anneliese. I appreciate your time. All right.
Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome. All right. So let's see what happened today. Not much happened today. I took a nap before I came to the show and almost missed it. How's that happen? Oh, I don't know. Oh, well, at least I'm well rested. Oh, sorry. Gosh, I guess I better get some more sleep. Oh, you know what? But I was up late last night. I was editing my latest game show, Bombing Run, and we had a winner last night, and he's actually a 2-time winner. But tonight we have 2 winners of Bombing Run on, and the next comic is actually one of those winners. He is from Woodbridge, Virginia. Please welcome to the stage, Dewayne White. Yeah!
What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? Anneliese, I am ready to be your friend. I just want you to know I have all the qualifications. And I can do all those other.
Whoops.
Uh-oh.
I got you now. We're back. I got you. I can do all those other things you talked about. Yeah, thanks for having me out. I am from Virginia. I'm tired too, Aaron. I was up at like 4 a.m. because it's hunting season out here. And I was up early. It's a special year for me because this year my wife started hunting with me, which is cool. Yeah. Because apparently I'm not allowed to have a freaking hobby of my own, which is cool. It's fine. I swear to God, if she starts telling jokes, I will jump off a freaking bridge. I promise you that right now. I just want one hobby that I keep for myself. That's all I want. You guys, I don't know. I mean, I feel like I have to talk a little bit about the election because it's freaking still going on. So I'll talk a little bit about it. People were mad here. I live right by an election center, and people were so mad, but not because like a regular reason. They were mad because they ran out of stickers. They're like the I voted sticker. People were actually upset. I don't. You can get those online, like 100 of them for like $5. So I'm not quite sure what the deal was, but I got in a little trouble because what I did, I got a bunch of them, and I put like 6 of them on my jacket, and then I went and voted in person. Oh my God. It's so much fun. People lost their minds. It was so great. It's like, that's proof of voter fraud. Like, I don't think that's just proof I have Amazon Prime, bro. That's all that means. I just hope the thing is decided soon and we can move on. And you know, we all know, I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that Biden won and everybody will be happy. I think one person in particular is going to be happier than anybody else on the planet. And that's Donald Trump. No, he is not. He didn't really want to win this thing. This wasn't real. This was like a tax write-off. He started 4 years ago. I mean, watch the tapes, people. And if you don't believe me, like, hear me out. He has been trying to get fired for 4 years.
Yeah.
I mean, he's been, I think every day he just sits in the Oval Office and is like, what do I got to do? Like, what can I do to get out? And they're like, I don't know. I thought the whole Ukraine thing was going to work, but that didn't work. Maybe if you go out and just say some horrible racist stuff, like, he's like, hold my beer. Here we go. And he just goes out and just says ridiculous things to where even his own people are like, oh God, I got to handle this. Like, I don't even know. Like, what do you, and he comes back in and he's like, did that work? Can I pack my stuff? Sir, your numbers went up. I don't know how you're doing this. It's just, he's like, okay, you're fired. Bring me somebody else. And then the next dude comes in and it's like, Sir, I have no idea. I have nothing. He's like, I don't. Okay, maybe like I don't know. Maybe if you gas your own people on the way to church, maybe that'll work. I don't know. He's like, the Syrian approach. I get that. I remember that. I see. Okay, that's fine. Oh, but I don't understand it. I do think I feel sorry for the press secretary. That's the worst job on the planet. It's got to be like for any president, but especially this dude, because he just does not follow the script, man. It's just like I don't know. I think he's had 4 at this point, which means that like Jim Brady was the 5th worst job that he ever had. Like, and for those who don't remember, that dude got shot in the head, people. I mean, I just don't know, like, what's the pre-press conference huddle like? I just think they're sitting there like, all right, Mr. President, don't say anything. Just don't say anything. Just go out and be presidential. Mr. Secretary of Defense, just say something non-crazy. Just say anything. Mr. Vice President, do this once in a while. Just do this for no reason at all. And then you just hear Trump like, screw this. And he just runs in the rooms like, Leroy Jenkins. He just runs in the room. They're like, oh no, oh God, stop. Just, dang it, Leroy. He's like, this ain't chicken. Hey guys, my name's Dewayne White. It's been an absolute blast to be with you. Thanks a lot, guys.
All right. Thank you so much for that. Where can we find you on social media?
Facebook at ddub.comedy, or you can check my website at ddubcomedy.com.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Dewayne. I do my This Just In News, I do news satire with puppets, so I do have a Donald Trump puppet because I invested in something that I knew was going to be a total farce. I couldn't help myself. I just couldn't help oh, wait a minute. Something's coming over me. No, look, I'm real. I am totally real. Rabbi, I'm not supposed to be here. Oh gosh. My channel, Donald Trump, it kind of gets a little bit weird. I'm sorry about that, guys. All right. Thank you so much, Dewayne. You know what? Our next comic is actually a bombing run winner, too. If I can say that straight twice, that'll be great. Please welcome to the stage a man from Texas, Miles Francis.
Hey, thanks, guys. I'm real excited to be here tonight, actually. I've been spending a lot of time with my family, which has been okay, because I have edibles. If you don't know, edibles are marijuana-infused food, and the reason they exist are for awkward family gatherings. If you don't believe me, next time you find yourself having one, just eat a pot cookie and see how much better your situation gets. Better yet, let's say there's like one member of your family that's just like driving you up the wall. Give them a pot cookie, because that is going to 180 your visit immediately, guys. I promise. But you might get some awkward questions from the rest of the family. They might ask like, why has grandma been sleeping like a rock for the last 4 hours? Guess that's why they call it stone? Wait a second. Grandma was awfully giggly at lunch earlier. Just in real high spirits, I guess. Son, what do you know? Guys, chill, relax, get off my back. Have a cookie. I work at a bar here in Texas, which is cool. I had some out-of-towners come in the other day. I offered them our special. It was a Texas margarita with a swirl. They looked at me weird, but they agreed to try it. They take one sip and they say, wow, you can barely even taste the swirl. Guys, these people thought I offered them a margarita with a mammal in it, and they still agreed to try it. I was terrified when they asked for a Moscow Mule. Oh man, I think we can all agree 2020 has been pretty rough, and actually they just started a 3-digit suicide hotline, which I think that's great. It's just like 911 but for suicide prevention. Did get off to a bit of a rough start though. I think they just chose the wrong number because they went with 3, 2, 1.
Oh.
Yeah, operators just got real tired of answering to dead silence. Oh, guys, it's fine. I'm sure they just hung up. And if that joke is bumming you out, don't blame me. I would have made the number 420. It's on me. But guys, actually, things are turning up for me personally. I just got a pretty cool gig. I got to play the dude from the Big Lebowski. Any Big Lebowski fans?
Woo woo!
Yeah.
Right on. Yeah.
Whoa.
Dude, it was a really great job, but I got in trouble for being high at work. Guys, Jeff Bridges was able to bring this beloved stoner character to life just by rubbing his eyeballs red in between takes. I'm not that good of an actor. I had to do method acting, you know? Like, yeah, but I'm just glad I wasn't playing a character that was into harder drugs, because then I would have just been meth acting. So I am an older millennial. Like, I was born in the 80s and just barely made the cut. So like basically I was born somewhere between memes and meh. Like, one of my favorite activities is to kick kids off my lawn while I enjoy a nice slice of avocado toast. Good time. But as a millennial, I like to think of myself as woke. But I did get tested on that pretty hard the other day, y'all. Like, I actually I got to have a massage, which was great, but I requested a female masseuse, and when I got there, they only had dudes available. So like, I had a conversation with someone, like, it's fine, it's cool. He's a professional. This is a professional service. It's gonna be fine. But you know how your worst fear when you're getting a massage is that you're gonna fart during it? That should not be your worst fear. Your worst fear should be that your masseuse is going to fart during your massage. Because I find myself with my face down here in the splash zone, y'all. And these are not dainty lady farts. No, no. These are bellowing man farts. And I can feel them moving through me. And honestly, guys, the absolute worst part was the stench. Completely ruined the happy ending for me.
Oh.
That's my time. My name is Miles Francis.
All right. Thank you so much, Miles. Give him a round of applause. And where can we find you on social media? Oh, wait, we can read his screen.
Hey, I'm everywhere, right here at Mr. Most Days Off.
Look at that. And how many days off have you had?
Man, dude, I was unemployed before it was cool. So.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much, Miles. That's awesome, man.
Thank you, guys.
That was great. You know, method acting, I think I do a little bit of method acting once in a while. I pretend I'm awake. I pretend to go to work. I pretend all kinds of things. I pretend I care. No, I'm kidding. I do care. I love you all. Yes, I do. Yes. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I do care. I do care. I'm sorry. All right. You know what? Our next comic could have been from Moscow. She, you know, he did mention a Moscow mule. Maybe she rode one here to the show. I'm not quite sure. But please welcome to the stage, Auntie Olga.
I'm actually the one who probably isn't awake because it's my 3 in the morning. So, okay, my name is Auntie Ola or Auntie Olga, and I call myself Auntie every time for different reasons. And today, I'm Auntie Fa. Auntie Fa King. And my daddy used to tell me, Ola, please, never have sex without love. And you know what? I love vodka. And Aaron said that I might be from Moscow, but I'm not. I'm from the city officially called St. Petersburg. But look at me. There is nothing saint in this body. So I say that I come from St. Petersburg, Russia. I'm such a bad comic. I'm a very bad comic because I have only one fan. This one. And even this one didn't like my jokes. He just thought that I was kind of hot. I noticed that it looks pretty dirty in the pictures, so I decided to create an account for it on onlyfans.com. And now, even my fan has more fans than I do. By the way, speaking of being a bad comedian, if you don't like my jokes, I have prepared some Iron Curtain for you. So please behave. In America, you have so-called knock-knock jokes, the silly ones. When somebody asks knock-knock and then you reply who is there. And in Russia, we have Russian knock-knock jokes. When I make a joke about Mr. P or about religion, I hear knock-knock on my door. And I know who is there. KGB. Once I was asked, Oля, you said you're from St. Petersburg, right? But it used to be called Leningrad after Mr. Lenin. And why it is not called St. Putinsgrad right now? And I was like, St. Putinsgrad? Saint? Come on, there is nothing saint.
Uh-oh.
There's nothing saint in the head of a guy who created this toy. Look, it's the kind of a legal way to behead Mr. P. Oops. Dangerous. And this toy actually looks like Russian elections. This one from 2018. And guess who is next? Ta-da! The newer version of Mr. P. And with each elections, he gets only younger. And that's why I call him my Benjamin Nuclear Button. And I believe that our guy is immortal, but not like your Mr. Trump, who is politically dead, or like Mr. White said, fired. And I have a message for him. Dear Donald, stop counting on Russia. We don't like losers here. And speaking of Russian prostitutes, if before the most popular name for a Russian hooker was Natasha, now it's Donald. And we have a saying in Russia, if a woman has sex for money, she's not a gift, but she's obviously gifted. And as the Joker used to say, if you're good at something, never do it for free. And maybe that's why Mr. Trump is so freaking rich. And I am, even though I'm Russian, I'm not a hooker because, just like I said before, I never have sex without love. Cheers! На здоровье, guys. Auntie Olga from Russia with love.
All right, let's all give her a big round of applause. And where can we find you on social media, Auntie?
It's written above my face and above my red neck.
Okay, Auntie Olga, is that your Instagram and Facebook and all that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And if don't tell KGB.
We won't tell KGB. Oh, hold on a second. Yeah, she just gave it all up. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Thank you so much, Auntie Olga. That was awesome. Thank you so much. All right, guys.
Oh!
You know, this has been a great show. We've had so many great comics tonight, and we're up to our headliner. And you know, it's a headliner, and that's what this Just In News is. It's a news satire, so you might as well have a headliner, right? You now catching on? If you didn't catch on, that's what it is. There you go. So, I want to welcome to the stage a comedian that's been here before, and she's an awesome comic. I know her from Hot Breath, and she's from the DMV. So we're going to have to wait a while. Oh, she's here. Okay, I'm sorry. Please welcome to the stage, Sandy Bernstein, everyone. Yeah. Woo!
Thank you, AA Ron. So yes, my name is Sandy Bernstein, and my claim to fame is I was on a show called Comics Watching Comics, but they should have called it Comics Roasting Comics, because the nicest thing they had to say about me was that they didn't think it was possible to have baggy jeans and camel toe at the same time. Yeah. So, guys, I am divorced. Is anyone else besides Anneliese here divorced? Anybody here wishes they were divorced? Now, my ex-husband Tom had a midlife crisis, and he said, "Marriage ought to be a renewable contract." Well, I've been thinking of bringing on new players since the first time we had sex. Finally, after all these years, we agreed on something. He said he wasn't satisfied with my performance. I was like, how the hell do you expect me to perform in under 30 seconds? I mean, that's not even enough time for me to get my legs open all the way. I have a stronger relationship with my vibrators. So, guys, I did not renew that contract. I got me a quarterback fresh out of college. Yeah.
Ooh.
He had a strong arm, lots of stamina, and he loved to stay in the pocket. Yeah, he knew how to go deep when necessary. I mean, he was definitely a franchise player, but I felt like I needed to scout a little further, so I hooked up with a wide receiver. But that didn't work out because he was too wide for me to receive. You know, I should have known I was in over my head when I saw the tattoo on his penis that said choking hazard.
No.
But look, guys, rest assured now I am married to an age and size appropriate man. Yeah, as a matter of fact, we recently celebrated our 5th anniversary. So give it up for us. Now, we're both middle-aged, so our honeymoon suite had grab bars in the shower. But no, I definitely made an upgrade when I remarried. I mean, you know, this one's an older model, but he's low mileage, low maintenance, and he burns a lot less gas. I know that was a classy fart joke. Speaking of which, he is a few years older than I am, but I don't consider myself a trophy wife. I'm more of a geezer pleaser. But you know, I've kind of had to adjust my expectations. I mean, because okay, love and romance when you're middle-aged is a lot different than when you're in your 20s, right? Right? Am I right? My older people here. I mean, look, when you're in your 20s, it can be like 4th of July. Fireworks, explosions, bombs bursting in air. But now that I'm middle-aged, it's more like Thanksgiving. But I love Thanksgiving because there's a whole lot of eating going on. Got the jerk neck and everything. Oh, guys, there's another man in my life. His name is Cherry Garcia. It all happened so quickly. One minute I'm in bed with my sleeping husband, and the next thing I know, I'm in the kitchen devouring Cherry Garcia. So I'm just going to town in a menage a trois with Ben and Jerry. But as soon as the spooning stopped, I was left with guilt and shame and a closet full of clothes I'll never fit into. So I crept upstairs to slip back into bed, but my husband was awake and feeling frisky. He said, "Mr. Peanut requires your attention." I was like, oh, great. Just what I need on top of Cherry Garcia. Nuts. I mean, you know, all I wanted was Ben and Jerry's chubby hubby, not my hubby's chubby. Oh, but guys, you know, I shouldn't complain. I mean, because women my age are at a definite disadvantage when it comes to dating. I mean, yeah, younger women have to worry about getting nasty pictures of men's body parts. We have to worry about getting pictures of their ancestors they want to hook us up with. Younger women have to worry about being able to see the road after about their dates being able to see the road after a few drinks. Okay. We have to worry about our dates being able to see well enough to drive. I used to hate it when my dates would show up in a Metro Access van. I mean, that meant he had to be done by 9:30. Otherwise, our asses would be stranded. I mean, you have no idea how frustrating it is to be stuck out on the street with some half-blind old man with medical issues who can't even summon an Uber on his jitterbug telephone. I mean, when you're dating at my age, a lot of men are looking for a nurse. Hey, I'd be looking for someone to fill my purse. I mean, I wouldn't hold out for somebody who takes my breath away. I'd settle for someone who is still breathing. I mean, the only thing hard on these guys is their hearing.
Oh.
Okay, maybe their school. But, I never wanted to Netflix and chill because I was afraid they'd fall asleep for the last time.
Oh.
Yeah, there's nothing very romantic about a man freezing up on you because rigor mortis is setting in. I don't care how hard he gets. They think hooking up is being connected to a heart monitor. If I were to hook up, I'd want it to be on Egyptian sheets because I'd feel like I was screwing a real actual mummy. And those sheets better have a high thread count. Otherwise, his nuts and my nipples are going to get rug burn. Okay, well, young people, they've got eHarmony and Tinder. We have Ancestry.com. And Airtime. After looking at some of the profile pictures, I'm convinced it should be called Out of Time. I mean, something's up when the men are expiring faster than their memberships. I mean, I once made a date with a man on a Monday for that Friday, and I got there just in time to say a few words at his eulogy.
Oh.
Yeah, man. Talk about getting ghosted. Well, from then on, I never made a date any more than 24 hours in advance because, those hour time relationships can just turn in a heartbeat. So I once went out with a man who said he enjoyed long walks in the park. So I met him there. He showed up in a wheelchair expecting me to push him. I didn't come there to push. I came there to walk. I mean, he must have forgotten the difference between pushing and walking because the only thing he was pushing was his luck. I mean, I was so mad, I wanted to push his ass into rush hour traffic. See him take a nice long walk out of that. Yeah. Man, you got to read between the lines on these dating sites. I mean, if they tell you they're financially secure, it means they're collecting Social Security. I mean, if they say they're physically active, could just mean they're ambulatory. If they say they're into heavy metal, they've had a hip replacement. And if they tell you they have their own transportation, their wheelchair is motorized. And half these guys won't tell you they're married because they're too senile to remember.
I like that. Yeah.
I mean, look, they'll call you by any name except your own. I mean, I didn't care if they forgot my name, just so long as they remembered to pick up the check. I mean, these guys will lie about their age. I mean, I shouldn't have even been dating them. I should have been carbon dating them. But look, guys,
That's good. That's good. Oh, yeah.
I got to be honest, though. Okay, I'm not a bed of roses. I have my issues. Okay, I mean, a long time ago, I should have changed my profile from DTF to DNR or AARP. I mean, I can't get down on all fours without padding, and I need a Hoyer lift to get back up.
Oh.
I have to make love with the lights on because otherwise we'll never find each other in the dark. And if I'm getting wet down there, It's probably a bladder control issue.
Oh.
Depends.
Oh.
Which is why, guys, I need to get out of here. I really gotta go. Hey, I'm Sandy Bernstein. Thank you guys so much.
Oh, thank you. I'll give a big round of applause to Sandy Bernstein. And where can we find you on social media, Sandy?
I am on Facebook and Instagram at Sandy Bernstein Comedy. I am on Twitter at Sandy B Comedy. I have a website, sandybernsteincomedy.com.
All right. And thank you so much, Sandy, for being our headliner tonight. And that was a great set. And I will let you go so you can go. But I want everyone who is on the show tonight, I want to thank EK, Anneliese Wright, Dewayne White, Miles Francis, Auntie Olga, and Sandy Bernstein. Thank you so much, all those great comedians. Thank you. Give yourselves a round of applause, and all the Zoom audience, please give them a
Hey, Ron!
And I want to thank the man behind the curtain, Jarrett Johnson. Please come up here and get a round of applause, too, because you helped me run this show. Come on, there we go. Woo! Spotlight yourself, because I can't get you on the spotlight in the Zoom room. So please, spotlight yourself so everybody can give you a big round of applause. There we go. Thank you. Thank you, Jarrett. Woo! Awesome, guys. Thank you so much. This was a great show tonight, and it was awesome. Took a week off after a bombing at our previous week's show, so this made me feel so much better. We had such great comics tonight. And stay tuned next week for this Just in News Comedy Club show. Yes, it's after Thanksgiving, but you're going to be tired of your family. You're going to want to laugh because you've heard enough politics. So please come on by, 7 p.m. Eastern. We'll be here with 6 more comics and some more laughs for you. So until then, good night, everybody. And this has been an oddly funny production.
Hey.